Hello everyone. As you can see today, I am doing another bullet journal video, and today's video is April's bullet journal plan with me. And for April, I decided to go with a potions theme, which I thought was kind of fun. Still sticking to the Harry Potter theme, of course, because this entire year is a Harry Potter bullet journal. And yeah, this month is going to be potions. So my cover page, I just drew some shelves with a bunch of different jars and vials of potion on top of them, and a giant one with a label April on it for the actual month for the cover page of April. And then I just filled them in with different colors for the different ingredients and potions that might be on the shelves, which was really fun. I just tried to make them an assortment of colors and shapes and styles and different things like that. And then I filled it all in. After I did my cover page, I moved on, of course, to my sleep tracker, which is essentially the same with one minor difference for this month. As you know, I have a new baby, and I've been trying to figure out a way to incorporate the time that I get up to feed him, if I do get up to feed him during the night at all. So I added the time that I slept from when I fell asleep to when I got up in the morning, and then the hours that I got up to feed him, the hours that I got sleep, and then how good my sleep was. So just that minor difference, the one extra little column there. Then I moved on to my cleaning chart. I also did my cleaning chart differently. Instead of one big circle like I have been doing, I did multiple little bubbles, as if like potion bubbles. Plus I just thought it was cool to switch it up. And then I drew a box around the title with some potion in it. So that's what the heading is. Then I have a section for daily, weekly, and monthly tasks. And yeah, I really like the way this turned out, and they look like little floating potion bowls flying around the page, which I really enjoyed. So yeah, and then of course I just filled it in with the colors that I want to use to fill in the boxes with. Then of course I moved on to my habit tracker, and for my habit tracker I filled I drew like potion ingredient jars. These are actually potion ingredient jars that are seen in the movie that I tried to kind of mimic, and then the labels are what habit I want to do, and then the numbers would be the ingredients within the actual jar. And yeah, I just wrote out what habits I want to do within each label and numbered 1 through 30 in the bottom of the jar that I will be filling in. And then I just colored in the labels, and of course the numbers will get colored in as I go throughout the month. On the next page is my mood tracker. For this page I drew a giant cauldron with some little potion bottles down on the side of that, and then potion bubbles and potion coming out the top of it. So I will be filling in each of the little potion jars and potion bubbles with a different color for each day of the month, depending on the mood I am feeling. And that's what the little bubbles along the side are, with the faces in them. So I'll just pick a color, and each day I will fill in one of the bubbles according to how I feel that day. And in the background, I just watercolored with my little watercolor pen some green, like wispy smoke coming out, because I just really like the way that it looked, and I feel like it added to the potion effect, instead of just having bubbles floating up out of the cauldron. I liked the green background, and then I highlighted the title with it as well. On the next page is my expense tracker. My expense tracker honestly hasn't changed a bit. From last month, I am still doing 2 columns for the incoming now, and I still have the baby box, of course, which will be a permanent addition to my expenses because he's now a permanent part of our lives, of course. Yeah, and so nothing has changed. It's been working really well, and I absolutely love it. It's really helped see where money is coming in and where we are spending it a lot of, and where to keep it in check and things like that. So I have really enjoyed this spread, so I haven't felt the need to change it at all. I have tweaked it quite a bit in the past, but I think I finally settled on a way that works really well for me, and at least it works really well for me right now. So if I decide to change it in the future, I don't know. But as for now, this works really well for me, so it's the same as you guys have been seeing. So I just drew out all the boxes, and then some little potion bottles and things, like similar to the ones I did on my cover page, just at the top of my expense tracker for a little extra embellishment on the page, even though there's not really a lot of room with the way I do my expense tracker. It fills up the entire couple of pages here. Yeah, and then I just colored it in with different colors to kind of make it fun to look at before moving on to my video tracker. And then my video tracker, I did the same thing as my cleaning chart. I drew a box around the title with some potion in it, and then I labeled out every Tuesday, because that's when I upload, that I can plan out my videos for the month that I want to do, along with any extras I get and requested videos. So if you guys have any requests, leave them in a comment, and I shall write them in right there with the rest of them that go there. And then of course my growth tracker, which was supposed to resemble like a jar, but it didn't really work out that well. So it's supposed to be a jar with some potion in it, but anyway, I do like the way it looks, but it doesn't look much like a jar. Next is my brain dump page. I did it very, very similarly to my mood tracker, just because I adore my mood tracker. I think it looks so cool. So for my brain dump, I drew a very basic title at the top, and then a small cauldron down in the right hand corner of the page, and filled it in with that green watercolor before moving on to my first week. For my first week, I decided to do the circular layout, first because it just worked so perfectly for this first layout, and second because I really love the circular layout. I think it's fun and different. And so for the center of the circular layout, I did a little Felix Felicis for the center of the page, and instead of the tag being the title of the potion, I wrote April and then the date of this week. And then just, of course, colored it in when I was all done. Yeah. That potion is gold, so I did the closest I could get to gold. Alright, now time for the final flip through. Alrighty, well that is all that I have for you guys for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. And yeah, leave any comments down below. Subscribe while you're down there. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys next time. Bye!